I can get pretty uncouth rather, on a job site. Let me do this. Anyway. I certainly wonder about leaving Austin in terms of going back east to work.
Yeah.
Because this kind of, I mean, you know, it'd be hard to do this back in D.C. right now. It's about 28 degrees, whatever, right?
Right.
I don't think I'd be doing this outside in such a casual manner, you know what I mean? So, sometimes I wonder about leaving. Plus I have this yard, you know. You've got a great yard that's kind of hard to just walk away from. Okay. How good's your math?
My math?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good math, yeah.
I always suffer.
Yeah.
I suffer tremendously. So 18
That's
minus
a hobby,
3.
man. I like to do it in my head.
Do you really?
Yeah.
So that's like, really?
Yeah.
See, I have to count with my finger. So that's 14 and 7/8. 17 and 7/8 minus 3. 14 and 7/8.
That's
You
right.
like the sound of that?
I do.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with that. So technically, this should be my size for my crossbars. 17. What did we say?
14 and 7/8.
14. Thank you. 14 and 7/8. I'm dangerous. I'm telling you. Like I said, I cut that board 3 times and it's still too short. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Alright, so you already missed my cutting the plywood. That's always fun. I mean, I have this table saw. I could use a table saw, but it's kind of a little more fun to just cut it with the skill saw. You know what I mean?
Give a little freehand action.
Yeah, you do a little freehand because, you know, I don't have a great table saw with a big fence, you know,
Right.
and all that. So
you get kind of a little deckled edge, don't you?
yeah, you get a little deckled edge. I like that because it's, you know, authenticity, right? Yeah. And then they move to this, primed,
Oh yeah, yeah.
all 6 sides. Actually, they got that inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, that's like 10 sides if you count that inner lip there. Again, that's doing math. Now that's always a tricky thing around this house. You know, not for my wife, but anyway. So again, these are all cut. I made one 3-foot square, which is going to replace that piece in the living room that that you and your lovely wife are now proud possession of. So that was, and I tell you, I got off easy this Christmas because Olivia said that's what I want for a Christmas present. Is another piece like that one. So
It's a beauty.
yep, it's a beauty. So I'm going to try and make, well, it will be different, but I think I can pretty much mimic that palette. And of course the pour will be, you know, completely different. But it should be it'll be an orb. And it'll be right in the same ballpark, pretty much. What was that show with the Yankee Carpenter?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bob, Norm and Bob.
Yeah. And this is, let's see. You know how those old German carpenters that ask for 4 beers? Round of beers? Give me 5 beers. You ever see that? There's a lot of old German carpenters down here. Well, there were particularly a lot more than there are now, but at one point this place was full of Germans. They did beautiful work. I'd say the quality is a little better than anything we see now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They it's
They
not,
just took the time to do it.
they did take the time to do it. It wasn't about making money on the job, whatever. I mean, I'm sure it was to a certain point, but there was a standard that they had that I don't think we see anymore, really. Straighten that up there for me, William. So anyway, this is, you know, doing this after so many years, it's almost, except for coming up with the dimensions, it's almost, I do this really in my sleep, you know what I mean? It's like, oh man. Well, and I guess doing the math on making the crossbars, you know, this cut is always a little bit, oops, looks like I'm a little bit, come out here a little bit. Oops. Oh, you know what that means, Mel? Probably have to go trim it. See that? What do they say?
Blade.
I'm a fucking cunt here. Oh, I'm sorry. Where's the other one?
Oh, really?
Where'd that go? What the hell? Well, as you can see, I'm working with those primal shapes in the all history of mankind. Did you ever get up to Salt Lake City to see that guy's where he made the spiral jetty? That's pretty cool. I forget the guy's name. He might have been out of originally out of they call it Fluxus. You know them? The Happening.
Oh, uh-huh.
Okay, well. You ever heard this guy, Sam?
I haven't, but I like
It's a horn player. It's Rashawn Roland Kirk. He's out of St. Louis. Hear all those horns?
Yeah.
That's him playing them all. Just him, except for the trumpet. So he played three different types of horns. Actually, he made the instruments. So they were like a soprano, though, and then a alto, and then a tenor sax.
I have to say that trumpet is my favorite.
Oh yeah? Yeah. Great. Do you play?
I used to play.
Used to? Okay. Well, you're young. You got lots of time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.